Hi, my name is Andrew Schmidt, and I will be talking about my passion today, which is financial markets. Financial markets is a really broad perspective saying that we're just being more literate of what is happening inside companies, what's happening to board members, what's happening to shareholders, and what's happening to the balance sheet and also to the liabilities. Now, I started this passion when I was probably about 14 to 15 years old. It just happens to be that CNBC was always running on my TV when I was growing up during the daytime, and whenever I saw the numbers on the screen, it didn't really make sense to me at all. So the tickers didn't make sense, the people that are talking about the companies didn't make sense, the ads didn't even make sense to the extent because they're talking about brokerages that I didn't even know existed. But further down the line, after keep watching these companies, it finally started clicking that, hey, maybe these companies that I eat at, the purchases that I made, were going to companies that were public, that were on the stock market. And probably around 16 to 17 years old, I was inside Miss Merlihan's class. The statistics class was awesome with her. We absolutely adored her. She helped us out in every single way. And for 1 month, I think around December to January, we played this game called the stock market game. You got a portfolio of fake money on Google something, Google stocks, and you had $100,000 in it. And 1 month, you had to build a portfolio and see how you would do. Now, as a short term span that is, a month, it was pretty much a hit or miss with a lot of companies because you're just projecting and guessing, pretty much gambling. Now, what I did was found companies that actually started to realize that were, hey, that were public. Domino's, AT&T, Verizon, also Apple was starting to come up with the new technology, iPads and stuff like that. So I saw that as a cool opportunity to go, hey, that's actually really interesting. I would like to look at why they make it and how their balance sheet is, and I was able to build a portfolio off of that. Now, of course, it was fake and ended up not winning, but I learned a valuable lesson, which was to take it to the next level of actually using real capital. And over the long period of time, it has certainly helped in the grand scheme of retiring sooner or also hitting financial goals enough to feel very comfortable with the way you are. And that's the whole point of reasoning, of being behind the financial markets, is to feel more comfortable with the literature, more comfortable with the way we're able to talk and communicate credits or lines of credits or mortgages or auto loans, anything to make sure that you're actually above and ahead of the curve that is not normally taught inside high school general ED, but also sometimes in college classes. So that's the reason why I am passionate about it. I get behind the subject of just understanding companies, but also the American market, stock market, but also little markets that we make ourselves, little businesses that have a product or service that exchange it for goods and services with someone else, usually in the form of a currency, and also goodwill, and creates a habit style that would help out maternally. So that's my passion, and thank you for listening.